Good evening, guys and girls, and I'm telling you right now, the stories are going to start right now. I'm telling you, was this a setup by the NHL? Was it a setup by the NHL? You had to have seen it. You had to have watched it. Did you watch it, folks? He was being ever so careful with that one, and he even dropped it. He dropped the ball. He dropped the ball. Did you guys see the NHL lottery? Commissioner, can you verify this one? Yes. Okay. Yes. 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 Then he's got one right here. He dropped it into the thing. And then he gets it back out. And guess which one he picked? Guess which one he picked? The one he dropped. Oh, my goodness. And what place better? If they were going to fix the lottery, look at all 10 teams. I mean, look at all 8 teams, guys. Which play? If you're going to fix it, where would you fix it? Look all around, top to bottom. Edmonton, Toronto, Pittsburgh, Florida, Winnipeg, New York, Nashville, Minnesota. Where would the fix be in? You tell me, guys. You tell me. Which place a superstar. You're going to bring a superstar into the league. Where is it going to be? You tell me. Think about it. Superstar. Don't go by what I've got right there marked by the Leafs. Don't go by that. Look at all the cities. Look at all the cities. And where would you see the stars? Where would you see the most superstars? Which place? Superstar Central is what I call. What's up, Glenn? You tell me. If you didn't watch, I'm telling you, you got to go back and watch it. You got to go back and watch it. Well, tell me which one of these cities. Look at all the cities right there. Which city is a city for superstars? Now, no. I'm not talking about superstar hockey players. I'm talking about superstars where across the board, there's a chance you may see anybody. Look at all those cities. I'm talking about the city of stars. I'm talking about, well, I can't say certain things. You got it. You got it. He dropped that damn ball. Then he pops it back up and holds it back in his hand. No, I'm not saying it was a fix. I'm not saying it was a fix. But the guy dropped the ball first. And then he picks it back up. I'm telling you, he was ultra careful with holding that ball. And he dropped it. And it went into the tank and he got it back out. And he says, and then the lady asked, Mr. Commissioner, is that the New York Rangers logo? Yes, it is. All the other 8 of them, I'm just saying, if one of them was a little lighter than the other, it might just pop back up there. Well, is the fix in? That's what I'm saying. Is the fix in? I don't know. I don't know. I'm saying there's a damn good chance there's a fix because this guy's holding the balls. He's holding them like yes, whatever. I don't know, Glenn. I'm not. All I'm saying is that's the only one he dropped. That's the only ball he dropped. Did you guys watch it? If you didn't watch it, I'm sure by now somebody's posted it. I'm just saying. He held 7 of them just as good as anything. And one of those balls, he was not. He didn't hold it. I don't know why. I saw it too. Huss, I don't know. I don't know if that's the case or not. See, personally, I think they should have to put them on a scale. I think they should have to put every ball on the scale before they throw it in there. That's my opinion. But hey, I'm just saying, it's weird that it happened. It's weird that it happened. Because, I mean, he was getting, like I say, he had to get it back out, which he was able to do that. And then they said something about commissioner, is that the New York logo? And I was just like, well, you know, if they I don't know. I don't know how they could do it any better, but it was just weird. To me, it was just weird because as soon as that happened, the red flag popped up. And I'm willing to bet I'm not the only one that comes on here and says something. Okay? Because, yeah, oh, yeah, sure. Could be just coincidence. It could be. But think about it. If, they want this kid in a metropolis. They don't want him playing in Minnesota. They did not want him playing in some of these teams. They just did not want him going to Florida. He didn't want him going to Florida. New York's a perfect place for him. Perfect. Toronto really doesn't. If you have the worst record, you should get the first pick. Don't play in Florida. They don't care about. Yeah, well, that's not the way it works, Sean. And I don't necessarily believe that. I don't think the worst record should always get the first pick because then you tank seasons out. Then you tank out. I don't necessarily go along with that either. But I don't know. I think they could have had a scale there and put it down. I wonder if the ball was a little lighter than the rest. I don't know. If they had sticker logos on those balls, well, some of those logos were big. Yeah, last New York team to win was the Giants, I guess. Rangers 94. I'm not sure. I don't have my phone right with me. 94, I believe. Maybe it could have been later than that. Yeah. Oh, that's right. The Yankees have won something. Yeah. But the Giants were they? Giants are the last team to win something there, though, not the Yankees. Yankees won in 2009. Yeah. Yeah, let's see. How many New York teams are there? There's 2 hockey teams, Islanders, Rangers. They got the Mets and the Yankees. That's 4. They got Brooklyn and they got the Knicks. That's 6. And then they got the Giants and Jets. That's 8. They got 2 everywhere, don't they? Yeah. But It was weird. Let's just say it that way. I was hoping after that they weren't going to win it. Even the Florida would have gotten it. I'd been like, okay, the Islanders, they're New York. Yeah, New York Rangers and the Islanders. But they moved on. The Islanders moved on to the second round. That's the reason they're not. But the Rangers are the team. The Rangers are the team that's getting the first pick. So Lafreniere is going there, and they're going to talk. They were going to talk to him in just a minute. They hadn't talked to him yet, but he's a. Islanders have a lot of fans. They play on Long Island. They've got a lot of fans. Oh yeah, they've got a lot of fans. Sabres, they weren't in it. Where's the OG? Miss Rob? I bet she is cruising down the street in her 64. Now, staff. She is craft making. She's doing some crafts right now. But what's up? They just had the drawing for the number one pick. It's in Rangers. And I don't know. I didn't say the fix was down. I said, is the fix down? No. I do not. So, best dude on YouTube. Really? That's cool. So, I was just, I was wondering who all had seen it and if you'd watched it or not, and if anybody had any thoughts on it. I'm coming back on later. Doing a boxing match tonight. I still got to decide what I'm going. Weights, heavyweights, and welterweights. I may even do middleweights. Need a shop, one sideboard, and sports stuff. Oh yeah. We could use a storefront, couldn't we? Yeah. She actually went and looked for some storefronts the other day. I don't know. She would love to do it. She's got so much. She's always got something going on, and she's right there with it. Has California got more sports teams than New York? The state of California does. Yeah. What's up, Captain Carl? Did you watch it? Did you watch the lottery pick just now? The NHL lottery draft. Oh well, the ping pong ball dropped and everything. Did you see that? I'm just putting a big question. Yeah. I'm just putting a big giant question mark over it. I want to see what anybody thinks about it. Could they not have a set of scales right in front of you and say, okay, and put that ball right on a scale and you see the weight of it. Put it in there. Next one you put on a scale, 1/8 of an ounce, a 50th of an ounce could make a difference. Oh, we're doing pretty good. They actually had a couple of aftershocks this morning there, but we're doing okay. The wife woke. She was already up Sunday morning, and but about 8:05. It was 8:07, I think, is when it hit. And she said she actually heard the house make a hell of a noise. Uh, uh, so I'm asleep, and I got up with her at 5:30, but I went back to bed. And she said, well, she had a meeting going on. So right at 8 o'clock, she had to take a meeting. So it was 5 minutes into a meeting. She didn't scream for me or anything. She went in there at 25 after. She said, go check downstairs. I think something's down here. It sounded like, she said it was so, she said it sounded like a truck hitting the house. So I went downstairs, checked the pipes, did this, did that. I saw nothing. About 11:30 or 12, I get a text, Sports Time Machine. How about that? How about that earthquake? Then I come in here and tell her about the earthquake. She said, oh my gosh, I knew I wasn't going crazy. So she felt it. Yes. Yes. None of her stuff right in here fell down, though, believe it or not. So I think it registered a 2-1 here. There it was like 5-1. Not a captain, and I don't play one on TV. Yeah. But what happened was they had 8 ping pong balls in a suitcase, a little briefcase. So they pulled each one out and said, oh, okay, well, and she's talking about them, a couple of sentences or a couple of paragraphs about them. And then she's saying, Mr. Commissioner, is that the Edmonton Oilers? Yes. And that is the Edmonton Oilers. He drops the ball in there. Come down to the 5th one. Here comes the New York Rangers. He takes it out. They just start talking about him, and he drops it. And he goes in the thing. He gets it back out. So, you know, I may be the only one that brings up collusion, whatever. But he should have put a stop to it right there and said, okay, now let's do something about it or something. But it's so funny. It's so funny. He dropped the ball into the tank. Or 1/3 of the NHL teams Canadian? No, not that many. Close. Winnipeg, Vancouver, Calgary, Edmonton, Ottawa, Toronto, Montreal. Seven or 8. Ottawa, Toronto, Montreal, Brampton. 7 or 8. So about 1/4. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But yeah, I'm going to come on tonight. I'm going to do a boxing match. Okay. Later in the week, I'm going to do Slam Wars. Brand new subscriber said, I've been watching your channel. I'd love for you to do Slam Wars. So Slam Wars it is one day later in the week. Tonight, boxing match. I don't know who it's going to be. I got to get 2 together, decide who it's going to be. Toronto honestly could 2 hockey teams. I guess they could have 2 hockey teams there. Yeah. LA probably couldn't have 2. Yeah. Probably no other team in the States other than New York. No other city. LA's doing pretty good to hold up with 1. Hagler, we might do Hagler. We might let call it the Toronto hockey team. Yeah. THT. LA doesn't care enough about hockey to have 2 teams. No, I'm with you. Chicago might. Chicago has a big Blackhawk following, though. So, but who knows how much longer it's going to be the Blackhawks? They may change their name in 2 weeks. I don't know. It's so crazy. But I just want to throw that out there to everybody. If you get a chance, I'm sure it's on YouTube by now. It's got to be. Check it out. and watch the only ball he dropped. The only ball he drops is in Rangers one, and it was so funny. Yeah, wash your hands, wash your hands, wash your hands, wash your hands. Just like Sean says, I'll be back in just a little bit. We're gonna have a boxing match. If yeah, man, we'll try to have it, and we'll see what happens. Should be interesting. Should be interesting. I hope it is. And I wonder if anybody else has that little strange feeling from the NHL. I don't know. Let's hope not. Anyway, have a good one, guys.